Hey guys, it's I Want Super 19. Today I'm going to show you how to make this kind of simple lighting. I know it looks really crazy right now, but actually it looks pretty nice in the render tab, and it's pretty easy to make, especially if you're a beginner. If you want to, render out your car model, or you want to render out your object, or any sort of those kind of things. But it's probably the best for a car model, or maybe something similar to a car. I don't know what, but something like that. And it's very simple. You're just adding a plain background with a gradient drop, and it's gonna look like this. So you're gonna put an RGB curve. I just did that, you don't have to. And then color ramp, and then you're gonna separate the XYZ, and then you're gonna hook up the Y. Again, feel free to copy this, nothing too crazy. And then the mapping, you're just gonna put on generated, and that's kind of it. And again, you can put it where you want it depending. So this is going this way, obviously. If you put on Z, it's going to be going that way, and then X, and so on. Well, what do you mean so on? Those are the only accesses. But it's a really powerful kind of backdrop, and you can also add more things to it, but it's just like a simple backdrop to make things look interesting, so you're just not having your object floating. And it's also powerful because you can do it with the car or whatever the object you have. I did pretty much the same thing. Obviously I added like more details to it just because it's a car, but you can do it too. It's kind of a similar idea. You can see what we just went over right here, and I think it makes the car look really cool. Like, that's that kind of gradient look to it. Kind of reminds me of a Porsche kind of style, the GT3 RS. They really like having this style. Maybe I'm the only one that noticed that, but it's super cool. And then obviously your HDRI, I'm using HDRI from HDRI Haven. I'm using I think it's called Shanghai or something like that. It's like a city HDRI. It's really cool. I got it right here. Yeah, Shanghai Bund. It's really cool, but again, you can mess with any other HDRIs. Like, you got this sort of like room, kind of looks ugly, but this is a really powerful technique on getting a really cool lighting in a simple backdrop without having, or not a backdrop, a background rather, without having to really model much, sort of in a fancy like studio. Especially in car rendering, you actually see that a lot. And like, if you look on Instagram for like actual car photography, they like to do stuff like that. And yeah, you can switch the colors. Obviously they don't have to be green. You can do this color, and then you can do something different with the backdrop. I keep calling it a backdrop. I don't think that's the right word. The background. I guess it is a backdrop because it's in the back, but I don't know. I think that's more of a lighting technique thing. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the tutorial. I really thought this was a really cool little neat technique that I learned from somewhere. I don't know where. Or I probably learned it throughout my career, but not that it's a career because I don't make money out of this. But and again, you can add more to it, like you can add principal volume to it. And I noticed that only works with some HDRIs, but not most of them. Most of them doesn't look that good because right now it just looks cloudy or not that good. But like, just add it, see what works, what doesn't. Like right now it just looks horrible, but I found out with like more of artificial lighting, like city lighting, it looks really good, or something like this. The volumetric looks really good with that. So yeah, that's kind of it. Thank you for watching.